If I could have a minute.
What is it, Troy?
My tone?
Ha ha. Oh, you're serious.
I'm not sucking up.
Of course they are, Troy.
Becky, how do you want me to handle it?
Why don't we just have Becky and Bailey face each other for the title opportunity?
Great suggestion.
Well, if it isn't the new GM of Raw.
Well, if it isn't Lita, what can I do for you?
I love that even in your first outing as GM, you put your focus on a tried and tested rivalry. Maybe it even offered some closure to Charlotte and Rhea.
I doubt that.
Yeah, honestly, me too. But maybe it'll be different for me. I still feel like I have some loose ends from over the years to tie up with Trish.
You don't say.
Hey, at least we know we have a problem, and that's the first step. Can you book me in a match against her?
It's Trish and Lita in a match on my Raw? It would be my pleasure.
I'm not here to fight.
Good. I don't want to fight either.
Then maybe we can work together on my idea?
And what's that?
Survivor Series. I know for a fact that not only has Raw not announced a main event, but Regal had nothing in the plans yet. So, let's take the bull by the horns and do something truly spectacular. War Games!
I can't just book a War Games match, Shotzi.
Why not? Are you GM in name only?
No. I mean, I love War Games as much as the next person. But it's not a match to be taken lightly. You need a reason. Something that merits putting two teams who want each other's throats inside a double ring cage to battle it out with abandon. Who'd even be the captains?
I captained my team in NXT, and I was excellent.
Ah, so this is the classic, my pitch is that I should be in a main event pitch, right? There are rules to booking.
Excuse me, but when did Little Miss TBD Rebel, who puts people through tables, become a lawful, good rule follower? Don't you ever just want to smash things for the hell of it anymore?
That's not the point. I'm taking my role as GM seriously, Shotzi. It's hot-shotting to just announce a War Games match.
You sound like a WWE suit. Let's screw the so-called rules. Put yourself in the match against me, and we can absolutely destroy each other in that cage. We pick teams, go all out, and millions of people tune in to watch the joyful carnage. The two of us are perfect for War Games. You're the captain, and I already drive a tank to the ring, for crying out loud.
You know what, Shotzi? It might not be a terrible idea. Let me think on it.
That's all I'm asking for.
One of the greatest rivalries of the Attitude Era, Trish Stratus versus Lita, reignited here tonight.
Best of friends, but even better enemies. Two women ahead of their time, now ready to lock up again and show a new generation how it's done.
Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say. Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright. Brutal stomp to the body. And followed up by another to the chest.
Trish getting the crowd behind her now.
It's been a wild year, but it's great to be back on Raw.
No, wild doesn't even scratch the surface, Cole, but let's just focus on this match tonight.
Well scouted by Stratus.
DDT! Brutal stomp to the body.
And then the chest as well.
And Lita getting challenged there.
Stratus put a hurting on her with that one.
Wicked clothesline. Lita's losing any remnants of control now.
Yeah, Lita needs the rally here.
From the top. Elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back. What a wrist clutch suplex.
Right in the elbow, nailed it.
Sent into the corner.
Counter on Trish.
Finally, Lita's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Yeah, but Lita needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one.
And that was some vicious DDT we just saw. Trish Stratus is unstoppable.
Yeah, Trish hitting her with impressive maneuvers.
Spine buster!
With a sit out. Nasty.
Over the top rope. Oh, this is vicious.
There was no issue with that attack. Hey, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Who are we to judge?
That's not right.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Hair whip. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest. So much damage inflicted.
Oh, I had that well scouted.
That'll leave a mark.
Watch out!
Across the ring with a bulldog.
Stratus showing here that she can still impress, still be at the top of her game when the time is right.
Connects with a chip kick. Lita is down and out. Shoulders down.
On a kick out. She's not done yet.
The absolute resolve of Lita not backing down.
And Stratus thought she had it there, but she can't let up on her opponent now.
What a kick out.
Wow, what impact! Oh, foot just stomping down. Places her right in the corner. Clothesline in the corner. And Lita's being broken down.
Yeah, Lita has to wait.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. She's going for it. This could be. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner!
Come to congratulate me on a successful show? I was just out back soaking in the success of the Trish and Lita match.
So you didn't see the #1 contender match with Becky and Bayley?
No, that match practically booked itself. Why? Who won? Who are we putting against Bianca at Survivor Series?
We have a problem. Damage control ran in during the match, and at first it looked like maybe a straightforward DQ victory for Becky, but then she got irked and went after them. And technically the bell rang at some point, but with all the fighting that broke out outside the ring, nobody really won. And we still need a challenger for Bianca. If I may make a meager suggestion, Survivor Series is right around the corner. You may just have to step up as GM and make a decision.
No, we still have one Raw left before Survivor Series. Let's do a rematch. Becky versus Bayley to determine Bianca's challenger.
Do you really think the match will go any differently this time around?
I do. Because as much as it pains me to admit it, you're right about one thing. I need to step up as GM. So I'll be serving as special guest referee.
A leader in or out of the ring. Our general manager, the captain, promises that we'll have a #1 contender by the end of this match. Will it be Becky Lynch or Bayley?
We'll know soon enough, and with Cap as special guest referee, it should be a fair contest.
We'll see, Saxton. Maybe the GM wants one over the other. It's nearly impossible not to pick a side.
You're such a cynic.
I'm a realist.
Oh, what a stomp right to the chest. Are you kidding me? Bayley looking to get one early. Manages to avoid the pinfall.
Absurd. Simply absurd. How can you call yourself a referee with a count like that?
Preschool. That's where you learn to count to 3. Remember?
Oh, a slam that hurt.
Oh, toss across. And an elbow drop to the arm.
Quick pin attempt here. A little slow to get her shoulder up.
Oh, come on. Our guest referee is not being fair.
Yeah, not so sure that count was completely by the book.
Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly. Ooh, Becky just aggressively going after that arm. Drop kick right on point. She's got the shoulders down. And she kicks out.
And okay, that count shows she's not bad at this ref thing.
Consistency with the cadence. You can't say she wasn't impartial.
She can be setting up for a submission here. Armbar.
Oh, this is bad. Bounce armbar is in. No, change of plans. Mat slam. with some attitude.
Back in the ring now. And there's that ego on display from Becky Lynch.
Ooh, she'd had enough of that.
Oh, no! Draped across the top rope. Boom! A forearm smash. Oh, what a forearm.
She's taking some big hits here. Bayley's looking dangerous in there.
Yeah, Bayley is throwing everything she's got at the man.
She heads out, but this one can be lost by countout. Oh, look at this.
I don't want to be part of these problems. Don't want to be part of this crowd. Measured knee drop.
Caught with the elbow.
Lynch hooks it.
Exploder suplex.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Trying to rip that arm out of the socket.
Trying to maneuver out. And successfully. Oh, wow. Impactfully, too.
Nice Japanese arm drag. Got the front face lock applied.
Bayleyplex.
Wow, elbow. Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring. Able to interrupt the attack. And now she delivers her back into the ring.
Top rope, putting it all on the line. From the top.
She can end it here. Fending off a 2 count there.
You can't argue with the job our ref did there.
Official was in the right position at the right time with a perfect view of their shoulders.
And able to beat Bayley to the punch.
Dismantling the arm in the corner.
Gotta hurt.
Trying to fight with a hurt arm is no easy task. Oh my gosh!
Here's the cover. Bayley is still in there.
Solid work by our special referee.
One of the more fair counts I've seen. Can't complain about the officiating there.
Or a pump handle coming.
Boom!
Incredible suplex.
Becky's looking to go airborne.
Lift off.
Big mistake there, Corey.
Well, she knows that now.
Oh, Bayley to belly.
And Lynch is looking worse for wear after that. Is Bayley closing in on taking this one?
Bayley, shot to the ribs. There's a rose plant. Can Bayley take advantage?
2. Oh, kicks out.
Becky survives, and I think even she might be a little surprised by the fact that she's still in it.
And you have to think how much of a setback that can be for Bayley. She now knows her best wasn't good enough there. Oh, stop right to the hand.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
From the top.
Swanton bomb.
Cover. 2 count. This is ridiculous. Our referee being so leisurely with the count.
Finally, No, don't do it. It's going to cost you.
This is ridiculous. The referee was calling this thing completely down the middle, and now look at this.
Oh, we weren't in there, Cole. Maybe.
And now the disqualification.
Well, that was something.
Hey, you were the one who said I should put my finger on the scale.
Yeah, but I thought that "and don't get caught" part was implied. Guess not.
I wasn't actively trying to get caught.
Too bad you don't have the chance to course correct the championship match before Survivor Series.
But maybe I do.
How? Survivor Series is this weekend. You can't send Becky and Bayley back out there tonight for another rematch.
No, but there's another option. As someone said recently, I'm Miss TBD Rebel, not a lawful good rule follower. And Raw is a 3-hour show. There's an announcement I need to make.
All right, Miss TBD Rebel. Whatever you've got up your sleeve, good luck.
This is the second time we've seen the acting Raw general manager in the ring tonight, but this time she has a special announcement.
Here's hoping this goes more smoothly than her stint as special guest referee.
As GM, I'm not deaf to the concerns of the WWE Universe. Specifically, that my involvement in our #1 contender match earlier tonight may have made it look like management was biased towards Becky Lynch. I assure you, my intent as GM is simply to put on the best show for the WWE Universe. And that applies to not just Raw, but Survivor Series. As such, it is my duty to inform you that Bianca Belair will not be defending the Women's World Championship this weekend.
Bianca's being pulled from Survivor Series?
She will not be defending this weekend because it's clear Bayley and Becky Lynch are not done yet. I just hope they have allies to rally to their side. 8 fighters, 2 teams of 4. War Games!
War Games at Survivor Series? I'm not missing this one.
Well, we're paid to be there, Saxton.
I know, but it's still incredibly exciting.
You really did it this time, didn't you, you dummy?
I think you'd be happy that you're getting another opportunity to earn the title match in War Games.
Should have just booked the War Games match from the start, honestly. Want to be on my team?
Why do you want me on your team?
I think it's pretty clear from your time as GM that you've been going into business for yourself here and just doing whatever you can to scrape by. And that's exactly what I look for in Damage Control. So what do you say? Join me, Dakota, and Io in the fight to secure my WWE Women's World Championship match?
I'll get back to you.
I probably should be upset at you for putting another hurdle in front of my title match. But honestly, fair play.
Glad we're okay.
We are. And I respect your hustle. You've made a lot of bold choices since coming to WWE. It's one of the reasons I want you to be on my War Games team.
Really?
I like your instincts, especially when you get in trouble and have to think quickly on your feet. Heck, I even trust your instincts. Team with me, and I'll let you pick the rest of the War Games team.
Let me think about it.
Hey, I've been looking for you. I thought we were gonna meet outside of catering.
Turns out I was pretty busy in here. Both Becky and Bailey want me to be on their War Games team.
You can't be serious. You loused this up so badly, and they both want you on their team?
What can I say? I'm a catch.
I swear, there's something in the water around here that allows you to walk away from the consequences of your actions unscathed. I'm sure putting yourself into the main event while you're also acting GM will be no different.
Thanks for another great promoter lecture.
Look, I know you're gonna do it anyway. Who are you teaming with?
Becky said she'd let me pick the rest of the team. I'm joining her side.
Can't wait for you to get absolutely no flack for putting yourself into the match that you set up. Have you decided who else you'll ask to join you and Becky? Well, good luck. I'm sure it'll be interesting.
The following contest is the Women's War Games match!
Cap wanted a war, and now... War Games is a match with no rival. 2 rings, 1 giant cage, and 8 superstars ready to risk it all for the big victory.
Not only is pride on the line here, Cole, but depending on which team wins, we're going to have either Becky Lynch or Bailey as the #1 contender to Bianca Belair's title.
That's true, but first things first, no one in this match should be looking past the goal of surviving War Games.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
Set up in the corner of the ring. Turned that one around.
she propels her over to the other ring. Scissors kick, sucker.
Boom, right in the chest.
Flat out power. Power bomb, and then...
Oh, knee to the face.
Drop kick.
Stomp to the leg.
Countdown's on, and get ready, because this will give one team a greater number of combatants.
And for the team on the wrong side of this entry, things have gotten that much more grueling.
Oh, man. And Bayley's having trouble managing his onslaught.
Bayley's getting beaten to the punch with every exchange.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. And sending her careening into the metal trench.
Bringing the numbers advantage to greater heights by introducing weaponry to the battle.
It's time for her to take advantage of that misstep and take command.
Not a place most people prepare to battle in.
Nobody prepares for this, Saxton. Unnatural environment that's going to produce brutal results.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
And a series of vicious stomps.
You have to imagine.
Oh, get ready. She knows exactly what she's doing with this submission hold. Well, this isn't good.
She gets out of the cross armbar.
Takedown. And now punches right.
What a shot.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
She's got an answer for that.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner. Needs to recover.
Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters.
Sorely needed reinforcements about to arrive. Let's see what kind of impact they have.
Bulldog.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
With precision.
Oh, she counters right back on Kai. Danaher DDT. Up to the top rope now.
Flying.
Shooting star press.
Stalking a fallen superstar. Spear. This looks bad for Kai.
Slingshot Arabian press.
Setting them up for the inverted figure four.
Time to tap. That's gotta hurt.
And she will climb the cage. Not the smartest of ideas.
Watch out.
And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant. And mean. Just burying their opponent with that trash can.
Bursting out to the sky. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Lynch has Bayley right where she wants her. Oh, man. Climbing into the ring, pretty much entering a war. Becky Lynch looking to secure the win.
With a man, a slam. Lynch got all over.
Will jar your spine.
Becky Lynch setting up to the sledgehammer to the body. This is not for the faint of heart. And the damage is just going to keep on coming.
Sky high.
So many dangerous attacks, one after the other, making it difficult to regain any composure.
Penalty kick.
This is turning into Swanson Street. Off the ropes.
days could be over soon.
Set up for a second time. Down by the DDT. Tuck her in. It's bedtime. Got to minimize the damage now. Go help your teammates immediately. Super kick. Ouch. A drop kick in the corner.
Perfectly executed.
Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Big forearm. Oh, look out. Becky Lynch with a shot to the back, setting her up.
Will that set this up for Becky?
Devastating kick.
Lynch letting her opponent know who's in charge.
Alexa Bliss with a DDT.
Is it enough to put Bayley away? And here we go. Climbing up the cage. Only bad things happen. From the top.
Just trying to blast their opponent into the ground even further.
Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey spot. Becky is setting up for her. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo.
And the agony has no reason to end as we see her tapping out in pain.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Holding cage is open and away they go. Ready to get into the... Here we go.
Wow, she lands hard. Up and down. Lost.
Becky in full control here.
Now it's Lynch.
Into the cage now, and the numbers advantage is locked in.
Almost carried.
Nice takedown.
Placed in the corner.
To injury.
And that could be it. That might be the last punishment she can absorb.
Her body can only take so much before we see a full collapse.
That's a few times now she's taken a hit up in that region. Just bashing them with that hammer.
Double underhook.
Adams offense with a hook for purpose.
This won't win the match, but it's doing a lot of damage in the process.
And she's tapping, but it doesn't even matter. It can't save her here.
Ascending the War Games cage. No idea what her plan could be.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games.
Bayley looking to end this. This might do it.
Is Bayley closing this out?
And with the next combatant on their way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again.
Fisherman suplex.
Here are your winners, Jade.
Becky and the captain are still celebrating their epic War Games victory.
And why wouldn't they? You're now looking at the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship and the GM who put her in that position.
This will go a long way in shaping the future of the women's division on Raw. Shotzi? Is that a full-size tank?
Oh my God, Shotzi came prepared. I guess she graduated into something larger.
She's not stopping.
This is gonna be bad.
I don't want to watch, but I can't take my eyes off what's about to happen.
Shotzi just picked up speed. She's gonna lay on the cage. Into the side.
And down they go. This is bad.
I can't believe what just happened.
We need some help out here, fast.
Whatever her issue was, Shotzi took things way too far here tonight.
hell was Shotzi doing? I've had no problem with her.
Yeah, I may have something to do with that. Oops.
Oops. I'm gonna be out for months. Is that really all you have to say?
How about oops? I got carried away booking matches, but forgetting to manage people. At least that seems to be the case, based on what I've pieced together.
You're back.
I was having a splendid time communing with the blue-footed booby of the Galapagos. But then, I caught wind of a few questionable developments. We should talk.
I swear, I had it all under control.
I watched Shotzi crash a tank into the War Games cage.
Fair point.
And perhaps, even more egregiously, you announce War Games without me. That's my thing. I announce War Games.
I'm sorry?
Respectfully, you're fired from being Raw GM.
I accept.
It wasn't a question. All that being said, with our newly minted #1 contender injured, we still need a challenger for Bianca. You know, what you've consistently failed to nail down. I hate rewarding you for this mess. But I'm a much better GM than you are, so I'm going to make the right choice for the show. And unfortunately, there's someone who helped lead her team to victory who's rightfully next in line for the opportunity. You'll be getting the championship match against Bianca Belair on the next Raw.
Here we go with this so-called major announcement.
I'm afraid this is a good news, bad news kind of night. And I've always been a bad news first kind of girl. So here goes. With our fearless leader, William Regal returned, looking quite tan, might I add, the time has come for me to step down as your Raw General Manager.
I actually thought she did a great job, guys.
Are you kidding me, Byron?
Well, at least it was exciting.
All right, so there may have been some mixed opinions on my stint as GM, but I'm sure that's only because we all know where I really belong, which is fighting in a WWE ring.
Not sure that's the only reason.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce, given Becky's unfortunate medical status, at the hands of someone who William Regal has assured me will be dealt with, the Real Suits have decided to name a new #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Me!
Huge news for the Women's World title.
And that championship match is happening right now!
After all the confusion around Survivor Series, we're finally getting to see Bianca defend her championship.
So, Bianca Belair, let's...
This woman just will not stop coming after the captain.
If her grievance was big enough to get her to take down the War Games cage in a tank, did you really expect her to let it go?
Hey there, friend.
Give it a rest, Shotzi. Haven't you done enough at this point?
I think what you meant to say is, thank you for making me #1 contender, Shotzi. Sorry you hurt your leg in that unfortunate tank incident.
Wait. How did you get hurt when you were driving the tank? Is this really all because I didn't give you proper credit for your terribly original idea of let's have a War Games match at Survivor Series?
And didn't even put me in the match. But no, this isn't an isolated incident. This, apparently, is just what you do. Playing in other people's sandboxes, stealing other people's ideas, and jumping every line. You may have William Regal fooled, but not me, and not the locker room.
Oh, I'm sure, Shotzi.
Cutting lines might work in TBD, but in WWE, there are consequences.
Bayley?
That's Bayley's music, but where is she?
Is Shotzi just playing mind games here? Bayley from behind.
Shotzi's found an ally who's not okay with being skipped over for a Women's World Championship match.
I don't blame her. It was supposed to be either Bayley or Becky. Cap weaseled in there.
Wait, we're getting a call from the back. This is an official match. Here we go. We thought it was all over at War Games, but Cap getting named #1 contender apparently upset certain members of the locker room.
Yeah, at least the ones who felt they were more deserving coming out of that War Games match.
Either way, Bianca Belair just got a night off, while two of her possible future opponents are going to tear each other apart. The Women's World Champion is the real winner here.
Oh, the stink face!
I think I'm going to be sick. Disgusting behavior. There was no respect shown there.
And there was some force on that move.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
Left by the turnbuckles.
Stomping away, punishing their opponent. Just relentless with this assault and
Double knees to the chest.
And Bayley is being humbled here.
Bayley is getting the window shut at every opportunity.
Fireman's carry.
Nice takedown.
She slips outside. What has she got in mind? Thrown back in under the ropes.
Kicks to the face. Oh, man.
Good grief.
Turn your lights out.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Clothesline in the corner. Momentum's breaking away from her.
She just has to find a spark somehow. No way. High risk cross body.
Just exhibiting their fearlessness.
Exhibiting guts and accuracy as well.
Kicks to the face. Capped off with a big one.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy. Bayley managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
That could be the spark Bayley was looking for.
Oh no, I think we're gonna see
the electric chair.
Nope. Rolling elbow right on the mark.
And Bayley's resolve might be wavering here.
Bayley looks to be well measured right now.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good. She's pushed into the corner. Looking for a little bit of high risk here, it seems.
Taking flight.
Shooting star press.
Setting up for it. Approaching the
spear. Can that finish Bayley
for the win? 2. An incredible victory for the captain here tonight.
She certainly solidified her position as the #1 contender.
Shotzi from behind with that crutch.
What the heck? She claimed she was injured.
She was just pulling all our legs, Cole.
Shotzi laying the boots in now.
Compared to the tank, this is nothing.
Finally, the referee getting control of the situation.
She's using that crutch on her throat. Shotzi wasn't done.
Russian leg sweep with the crutch.
At least Shotzi's made her point now, and we can finally get on to the business of the Women's World Championship next week.
I'm not so sure, Byron.
Neither am I. Based on what Shotzi said earlier, I doubt that this satisfied her desire for revenge. She's on a mission.
Does it look smaller?
Huh?
That's what kids always say when they come back home, right? They go off to the great wide world, come home, and everything looks small. Haven't seen you around here much lately.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little smaller? I was in the neighborhood. Figured I'd stop in to get a few reps in before my big match with Bianca.
Shotzi's not also in the neighborhood, is she? You know my insurance doesn't cover tanks.
I don't think you have to worry. Tanks don't get great gas mileage, so she probably won't come crashing through the wall. No promises, though.
And just when I was starting to feel nostalgic about you breaking things around here. How are you feeling after that crutch attack?
I'm fine. Can you believe Shotzi's still bitter you didn't book her in TBD? And now she's turning it into a whole thing about how I stole her so-called War Games idea.
In fairness, it's you who didn't want to book her.
What? Really?
I believe your words at the time were, "I'm not impressed."
That does sound like me. But I was probably just being flippant.
Being flippant without thinking that your actions could actually have consequences? Yeah, definitely you. Then, on purpose or not, Shotzi effectively brings you up to the big leagues, and instead of any sort of thanks, you steamroll right into a fantastical whirlwind tour of all things WWE.
Let's be fair. I didn't steamroll right away. And Shotzi brought me to Raw so she could make an example of me.
Maybe, but is that also why she pitched you the idea for a War Games match when you were GM? A match you thought was a good enough idea to book but then shut her out of?
I never said it was my idea. Besides, it wasn't a groundbreaking suggestion, and everything worked out.
Right, because I'm sure the WWE Universe saw the superstar GM announce the War Games match, put herself in it, and then thought, who else can I give credit to for setting up this awesome main event? It worked out for you. And now you get a championship match against Bianca Belair. Shotzi? Not so much.
Jeez, whose side are you on, Geneva?
You know whose side I'm on. That's why I gotta be straight with you, to make sure you get your head right so you can take that title from Bianca.
You know, after ignoring WWE for so long, becoming their champion is the only thing I can dream of.
This is a moment of destiny for a woman who spent years crisscrossing the world and honing her skills before finally arriving in the big leagues of WWE.
You can really feel the electricity in the arena, Michael.
Waiting on the champion here.
It's obvious Bianca's playing mind games with her opponent.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Shotzi's vendetta against the #1 contender continues.
And it looks like she's had about enough of it.
No, guys, it's not what you think. I have a seriously heartwarming announcement. Bianca Belair can't be here tonight.
This is the second time the #1 contenders match has been called off.
No, I told you, it's actually heartwarming. Bianca was wrapping up an appearance at a nearby community center before the show when suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 buses of adorable children from a local school showed up, excited to meet the Women's World Champion. And you know how Bianca is. She wouldn't leave until everyone got a picture and an autograph. How those buses showed up just in time to prevent Bianca from making it here for her championship match tonight, we may never know. But Bianca just couldn't leave those sweet children hanging. Are you seriously booing children? Wow, what a bloodthirsty bunch you all are. I did feel bad that you didn't have a match anymore tonight, though. Oh no, it's not me. I have the night off from in-ring action, just like at War Games. But these 3 women do not.
Oh my, the Cap has history with all these women.
And we're getting word from the truck that she'll be facing them in a fatal 4-way.
I think she said to bring it on.
Easy to say, harder to survive. Shotzi's curated a formidable challenge for the #1 contender.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that Shotzi managed to curate this match and 3 busloads of children in the same day.
What? That was Shotzi?
For God's sakes, catch up, Byron. Nonetheless, this is going to be a huge fatal 4-way contest here on Raw. Like you said, Corey, Cap definitely has a target on her back due to her history with these 3 other superstars.
I'm just wondering, after all these false starts, if Cap will ever make it to her title match with Bianca Belair.
I think that's Shotzi's exact goal, Saxton. Nice takedown.
To the outside.
This could get wild.
Drop kick. Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
Oh boy, she found a kendo stick. This match might just get hard to watch.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat. Oh, and a rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
Quick reflex is so important in a match like this.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
Oh, look at this. Oh, kicks. Oh, man.
Good grief. Turn your lights out.
Just going all out with every... That's one of my all-time favorites.
Showing off their submission skip.
Oh, this is unique. Oh, man, what a counter. Great escape. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
That raw power Rhea possesses was held in check there. Ripley gets her back. Enabled to counter.
Just caught flush.
And they just tossed them aside.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey. 450 splash.
Lights out. DDT connects.
You can sense what her intentions are here.
This is likely going to have adverse effects on her. She's only aggravating her competition at this point. And now thrown back into the ring.
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
A steep
on the top. And they're perhaps starting to show signs of being outmatched here.
This match certainly has taken its toll. Keep it up with 3 other...
She got her down. Is this it? She gets a quick kick out there.
She's not going quietly into the good night here, making things very interesting.
Choke slam!
Oh, look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
Stop after stop after stop. Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
That is attacking with malicious intent. Lariat!
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Capped off with a big one. Look out!
Shooting star press.
Setting up for it. Approaching the corner.
Rhea went down in a heap.
Looking for the victory. There's 2. She gets the shoulder up.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
A slingshot Arabian press. Is it enough? The cover. There's 2. Kicking out in time.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Round and round we go.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Oh, God.
Ooh, she hit the corner hard.
Then it's Asuka.
Stunning kicks by the Empress of Tomorrow.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. She breaks the hold.
Spinning back elbow connects. Back is the arm into a takedown. Armbar applied.
Will they tap? Corey Rhea's not going to tap. She never taps. There's no way.
It looks like Ripley herself is in danger.
And for some reason, she lets go of the hold.
Could have just been a tease of the potential agony that's yet to come.
Gets the fatal 4-way win.
Here is your winner,
It was you, wasn't it? You're the reason I'm missing my championship match with Bianca. Again!
Oh, it's hardly my fault. Your car service was way too willing to accommodate your new itinerary. You know, they really should have some sort of security on that. Figured the least I could do was play hooky from Raw 2 so we could have a little chat.
You really want to do this here?
Fight in an airport lounge? Absolutely not. They'd never let me back in, and I love their little mini cupcakes too much. I just want what's mine.
What exactly is that, Shotzi? I can't go back in time and hire you at TBD. I can't go back and put you in War Games. Your obsession with me is unhealthy.
What's unhealthy is theft. And I'm not just talking about War Games. You may have gotten a free pass from Regal to waltz around WWE, ripping off other people's ideas, moves, and gear, but you didn't get a free pass from me. You're the #1 contender. That should be me. Put it on the line in a match. Win or lose, we are done after that.
If it means never having to deal with your BS again, fine, you're on. But only because there's no way I lose.
Commanding the ring and forging her... From the moment the captain arrived in WWE, Shotzi has had it out for her. Now they finally meet again to settle their issues.
This goes back even further to the independent scene. It's a long-standing grudge that transitioned to WWE and then was punctuated with a tank attack.
It seems like a Falls Count Anywhere match is a perfect way for these two to wrap up their long-time battle.
Taken head over heels. Catching a drop kick.
Wants her set up in the corner. Oh, running drop kick. I don't know if Shotzi can withstand much more of this.
Shotzi has run into a roadblock.
I know what comes next, and it is awful. It's as bad as you could expect.
Dodges. And a kick. Here's a cover. An easy kick out there.
She's really letting her opponent know how much fight she has.
And Shotzi didn't see that coming. Right in the chest. What a drop kick. And now she finds herself only playing defense.
Yeah, she's on the bad end of every maneuver. Exclamation point. Kicks to the face. Capped off with a big one.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Up high.
Oh, she misses the mark. Scissors kick.
Sucker.
Got flipped upside down there. And Shotzi is being taken apart here.
Shotzi has to find an opening and respond.
Oh, Days with a drop kick. That offense really hitting her hard.
And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation, you have to be extra careful as you get more and more worn down.
And she goes for the pin. Kick out just in time.
Able to squeeze that shoulder out. So close.
Looking worse for wear in the corner now.
Setting up for the Bulldog.
Face first. She wants to finish this.
Oh, drop kick. And she is rapidly dictating the pace.
She's unloading move after move.
She's getting back to her feet, but is there fight left?
Springboard off the top rope. Springboard misses the target. Match cover. Is it enough? She doesn't even get a count of one.
She is showing us something special here tonight.
Able to get the advantage here.
Here we go. Start the count.
Any more punches and saves, she's going to have to take his shoes off the count.
Ooh, she just turned it around.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
She wants to take this one outside the ring, it seems.
Uh-oh.
Jawbreaker!
Call the dentist. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Oh, man. Leg breaker, that had to hurt.
Clothesline, avoided contact and brought a big attack of their own.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
German suplex, but that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat, what a combination. And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle.
Take off. Shooting star press. Stalking a fallen superstar. Spear.
Can Shotzi come back from that?
Cover. 2.
After years of antagonism, Cap has finally put Shotzi behind her. What a win.
I don't think Shotzi got the memo, Saxton. She's not going to take this insult lying down.
Spear out of nowhere from Bianca Belair.
The Women's World Champion just obliterated Shotzi.
Looks like Bianca's just as tired of Shotzi's shenanigans as anyone.
And now the champion and the #1 contender are facing off.
We may not have to wait for a match. This could jump off right here.
It's finally happening. The #1 contender and the Women's World Champion will finally go one-on-one.
It's about darn time.
This is going to be an epic clash for that championship, and I can't wait to see it.
Thanks for having my back out there.
I was annoyed. Honestly, I think the whole WWE universe was.
So, guess this means we're finally gonna get our match, huh?
You're pretty excited for someone who's about to get handled.
I see how it is. Well, you just go ahead and underestimate me, champ.
Oh, I don't underestimate you at all. I've seen your stuff on the indies. I know you can go, but so can I.
You've watched my indie matches? I didn't know you'd be into that.
What? Just because I started wrestling at WWE and never had an independent run doesn't mean I can't appreciate what you did there. I mean, that dive off the balcony against La Congrejita Loca? Wild. Self-destructive and probably ill-advised, but wild.
Man, if you had ever been a free agent when I was in TBD, I would have gladly jumped off a balcony against you too.
That sounds like a blast. Except I'm the one who would have been doing the jumping. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy with how it came up, but I do sometimes wonder what an indie career would have been like for me. It sounds like an adventure.
Huh.
What?
Just gets me thinking about our match.
About whether I'm going to pin or submit you?
No. Well, not exactly. Someone recently pointed out that I was lucky enough to experience a fantastical whirlwind tour when I got to WWE. I got to have the adventure. I'm wondering if I should pay it forward.
What do you have in mind?
You're confident you're gonna beat me anyway, right?
Anytime, any place.
I was really hoping you'd say that.
You want to do what?
It's just going to be 2 matches.
Best of 3 series. So yeah, it might go 2 if Bianca really has no fight in her.
It'll probably go 2. That's as many as I need.
It's not the best of 3 series that gives me pause. It's the locales. It is the usual custom to defend the WWE Women's World Championship on WWE TV.
Sure, we could do that if we want to stick with what's comfortable. Or, get this, we fight for the Women's World Championship in the coolest indie arenas around.
Japan? Mexico? We could even go back to your old stomping grounds in the UK. Honestly, sounds like a great way to push that grassroots international exposure you business types are always talking about.
And you know what else it sounds like?
Oh, I'm positive you'll tell me.
It sounds like a big swing. It sounds like taking advantage of every opportunity on the table. And it sounds like doing something different without being afraid to fail.
I know what you're getting at, and I'm not sure I like you turning my words back on me.
I'm sorry to interject, but this is ridiculous. It's unheard of. Allowing a WWE champion to defend at these underground indie shows? Untelevised? What about the advertisers?
Advertisers? Really?
I'm afraid Troy makes an excellent point. Marketing will hate this.
See?
Fortunately, this is not a marketing company. This is a professional wrestling company. A professional wrestling company that's going to take a swing, and whose general manager cannot wait to get on the road. The only question is, where to first?
Don't look at me. This is your world. I'm just the adventuring tourist who gets to hit you, wherever you so choose.
I loved wrestling in Mexico, especially for this promotion called Lucha Magica. Sometimes they do shows in the middle of a town square. You're gonna love it. Except for when I beat you. That part'll suck. But the rest will be awesome.
This is gonna be so tough on your ego. Mexico sound good to you?
Alert the crew to get their passports, Troy. We're taking it international.
The following contest
Dear, dear, dear. That cannot have gone as you'd hoped.
No. Everything went exactly according to my plan of getting hit in the face a bunch.
Are you regretting giving Bianca the invitation into the Indies?
Not at all. I miss the intimacy of a smaller show, the interaction with the fans. Just didn't expect Bianca to pull the same energy from the crowd quite as easily as she did.
Bianca got very comfortable very quickly.
If she had come up in the Indies, I would have wanted her for TBD. But that's not gonna stop me from beating her at our next stop.
Which raises the question, where to next on this great tour of the world?
Bianca played a little fast and loose with the rules out there. So at our next stop, let's lay down the law.
I'm sorry.
Law! LAW, the Los Angeles Wrestling Promotion? It was a pun.
And those are seconds of my life I shall never recover. The city... Ladies, it appears that you two will be going to a final match.
Fitting, really. Winning that championship will be even sweeter after going the full series.
Don't get cocky. No way you beating me twice in a row.
Before you two launch into a witty repartee, I have an update. I've just spoken to the suits in Stamford. They have thoughts.
Well, that's never good.
Word of your genuinely marvelous matches has spread, and so has the buzz. They were insistent that the next match will be on WWE television.
They want us to do the match on Raw? You promised us we could see this through in indie arenas.
Indeed I did, so I reached an agreement. We will be producing a portion of next week's Raw live from the location of your final match.
Oh, wow. Listen, I know this is a stretch, but how would you both feel about having the match at
TBD? Yes, a surprising and unexpected suggestion from you. Which is why I have already given instructions for the road crew to meet us there.
Wow. It's going to be super embarrassing to lose on your home turf. But I, for one, am here for it. One idea, though.
What's that?
With everything I know about TBD, and since it's the final match, kind of seems like it should be no DQ, right?
Bianca Belair? You have no idea what you just asked for. Deal. Geneva is gonna freak. Wow.
I'll second that wow. And raise you a hot damn.
They really got to work in here, didn't they? Can you believe it?
After the hectic morning I've had with the crew to get this set up, I can. Had to yell at some guy named Troy a lot. He kept wanting to cover up the TBD signage with Raw logos entirely.
Sounds like Troy. I'm really glad that I could do this for you, Geneva. For us. Did you ever imagine that we'd be here?
Honestly, you main eventing a TBD show feels pretty familiar to me. This one just has more logos.
You know what I mean? This is different. Later tonight, I'm gonna win the WWE Women's World Championship in the house we built.
Living the dream. Hey, you get ready. I've got some contracts to look at.
Same as always. But seriously, don't get too caught up in paperwork that you forget to enjoy yourself tonight. This is big. Big, big.
I know. It is. And I won't. But I also know you'll enjoy this enough for the both of us. Good luck out there.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
It's a TBD homecoming.
Introducing the challenger from New York.
It's the main event of WWE at TBD. The title is at stake as TBD Original Cap takes on Bianca Belair in a rubber match for the Women's World Championship.
A WWE title defended all over the world, and now at a U.S. indie promotion? I never would have believed it.
Well, believe that despite the feel-good story, Cap has a huge challenge ahead of her to walk away champion here tonight. Double knees to the chest. Oh my goodness. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. Oh my gosh, terminating knee smash.
Bianca's slingshot, boom, and a forearm.
Just a devil-may-care attitude on full display. Going for broke, and it pays off.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Oof, and all the impact brought to the knee.
Champ taking the worst end of the exchange. Placed into the corner. She's fighting back.
Bianca able to take a stand there.
Yeah, but she needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one.
Oh my gosh, terminating knee smash.
Well, that was unreal. Everything's going against her now.
She has to build the strength to turn the tide. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Arabian press. It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
Blast off! Shooting star press!
In position, this is going to be...
We could have a new champion!
Looking for the victory! 2! And she's still in the game.
Guys, I thought we were getting a new champion there. Well, we might see a new champ here tonight.
Don't put the cart before the horse. The champ kicked out and has no intentions on losing that title anytime soon.
I don't know if there's more frustration or desperation in the ring now, knowing that you've tried to end this and failed. Shoulder right to the midsection. Bianca gets rescinded right back.
Check this out. Just deadlifted up into a powerbomb. And the exclamation point.
Bianca's losing any remnants of control now.
Yeah, Belair's struggling to find solution.
And she's stunned in the corner. Oh, running drop kick.
Vicious stomp in the bottom turnbuckle. Look at this. All of their body weight down across the neck and...
double knees. She's calling for it.
Drop kick.
Beautiful. The champ is down. Title change. I can feel it.
No, 2 count.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Belair now trying to capitalize.
Quick exchange of counters there.
Oh, running drop kick. And an overbearing amount of offense against Belair here.
Bianca unable to find breathing room.
Oh, the stink face.
I think I'm going to be sick. I don't know who's feeling this more, her or the crowd.
Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
We know what this means. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
A well-timed dodge.
Hold on.
A show of disrespect from Belair.
Bianca thinking big.
Soaring.
Oh, straight to the floor.
Was trying to make a big splash with that, but there was no water in the pool. Oh, God, jarring impact.
She throws her back in.
Ooh, disrespectfully hurling that sign.
Climbing up to the top now.
Take off.
Shooting star press for the win. for the woman they call the Captain reaches a conclusion with a victory over Bianca Belair.
Hey, this is no 70,000-seat stadium, but on this night, in this small theater, this audience feels like WrestleMania.
Well, there's nothing like WrestleMania, but I think it means a little bit more to this superstar that her first championship win happened here.
A full circle moment, Corey. This woman has followed a long and winding road that brought her back to her beginning.
What's next for this superstar? This WWE champion? The sky's the limit.
What's Becky Lynch doing here?
Becky was the #1 contender until she got injured after War Games.
Becky's not moving like she's injured now. What does she want?
What do you think, Saxton?
No, 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 no. Not in my ring.
TBD promoter Geneva Rose is not having it.
I get she's ride or die with our new champion, but what's she gonna do to stop Becky Lynch?
You got WWE problems. Go settle them on WWE time. Because believe me when I say, if anyone tries to interrupt my best friend's hard-won moment, it's gonna be me.
No, they've been friends for years.
Don't trust anybody.
This is an assault.
This is karma, Saxton. You can only step on so many people before you pay the piper.
And she's paying now, but for what?
Thanks for coming home, Cap. It was so generous for you to put this show together for me. I know you think I'm slumming it around here, but you forget that I'm proud of what we built together. And I know you're used to taking the credit for everything. So I thought it was important for me to make an appearance tonight, to set the record straight. You'd be nothing without me. Let me be clear. I am not just some best friend side character in your hero's journey. What do you think I've been doing since you left? Sitting around and just following your career with rapt attention? You moved on. I didn't. And I've been putting everything I have into growing TBD. So, when Becky approached me, I was more than happy to help turn your moment into my moment.
You can feel the bitterness from Geneva Rose, the jealousy.
Recognize this? The contract we wrote in the diner when we first started TBD. Yeah, I had it framed. Thought it was a nice touch. Especially now. Because according to this legally binding document, you're still signed exclusively to TBD. You can't work anywhere else. You can't be champion anywhere else. And you belong to me.
But she's a WWE superstar.
Not according to Geneva Rose.
See you next week, Cap. Don't be late.